I'm Mark Porter and I have a small editorial design studio in the United Kingdom. About 3 years ago, I'd never done a motion design project. It's a very new field for me, so I'm here to learn too. Well, the most important thing in all our work is really being driven by the content. We're editorial designers, whether we're working in print or digital or motion. It's all about the storytelling. We have to engage with the storytelling first and have a narrative and have some information which we want to communicate to the audience. So it really doesn't matter whether we're doing static things in print or things that move. The essence is still the visual storytelling. And then a few years ago, we were commissioned to undertake a rebrand covering all platforms, including on air and online, for RTL News, which is the biggest commercial news network in the Netherlands. So we really started thinking, okay, where are people interacting with RTL News now? And I realized that the top left-hand corner looked kind of like an R. And after that, it became very clear what we should do. It was really interesting how modernism is not just a style, but there is a kind of moral dimension to it. It's about clarity and honesty and not cluttering things, not putting anything in that's unnecessary or deceptive, just presenting information in a very clear and straightforward form. When you look at these things, you may start to notice a theme emerging. It seemed that every single news channel in the world was using a globe in some form or another, usually a kind of spinning, pulsating globe. And coming from outside the broadcast industry, it just seemed incredible to me that everybody was doing the same thing. I can't think of any other field of design in which everybody wants to do exactly what their competitors are doing. So we started with Google Maps data, and we really tried to make sure that the topography, the high-rise buildings and the low-rise buildings, the areas of land and water, because there's a lot of water in the Netherlands, there's dockland in all the major cities, there's also a lot of rivers and canals. All those things were based on real-world data. Well, it was a fantastic experience for me because it was my first television project. I was working with some collaborators who had experience in TV, but from my point of view and the point of view of my studio, it was the first thing we'd done in that field. So it's always great to do something new. You learn an incredible amount, but also they were a really great client. They went a long way, did something quite bold and radical in TV design. So we're very grateful to them for that. I think motion design will become more and more a part of our lives. We already see it now in the interface design we have on our smartphones as we engage more and more with screens, both personal screens and in the environment. I think motion design will just become more and more crucial to our everyday lives.